David Bassett here. Hey, I'm really glad you took the time to watch this video today. I have a really personal message to share with you today. If someone had told me when I was elementary school, or even high school, that I would one day be an author and have published books, I would have laughed at them and thought, nah, that is not going to happen. I remember in high school, one of my least favorite subjects was English. I loved gym time. When I was in elementary school, I loved recess. And yet English was never, ever, ever on my list of things I ever wanted to do. Because whenever I try to write, I seem to struggle with, and I still do, with changing tenses and things like that. But one subject that continually captivated me and drew my attention was history. Hey, have you ever noticed that the last 5 letters of the word history are the word story? That's how we have recorded history throughout time, is through the use of story. Now, that originally began simply by sharing and telling a story. Then over time, it became a printed work. And to today, it could be printed, it could be audio, it could be digital. And it's rather amazing. Now, the thing about history is this. It's someone telling a story. That's the bottom line. And we live in a day and an age where many of our own culture's history are being re-examined and even questioned at times. Is this actually the truth? Is this the way things really happened? And, well, I don't think that that's wrong. We should question those things. But at the same time, we're realizing that sometimes history is more story than fact. That sometimes history is more the single perspective or opinion of an individual or a small group of people rather than the general truths of the day. The art, the gift of storytelling is very powerful. Some stories are moral-based, like Aesop's fables. Others are simply a reciting of the motivational aspects, the learning aspects, the inspirational aspects of the lives of others, of organizations, of teams or groups of people as well. But I'm here to tell you one thing. You have a story. Your life is a story. And that story needs to be written. It needs to be put into a book. Something about your life. Now, it can be simply the retelling of the facts of a particular event, time, or phase in your life. It could be telling how you overcame an obstacle, a disability, some life challenge. Or it could be that you've mastered something. You've become an expert in some field or process or practice. Or it could be something especially fun where maybe you become quite knowledgeable in a field that you treat as a hobby. Could be radio-controlled cars or helicopters. Could be baseball card collection. Could be crocheting or knitting or cooking. But something that you have obtained an advanced level of knowledge and expertise. If you were to share those things, that knowledge and that experience, others could benefit. You see, all of our lives are intertwined and connected. We need each other, and we learn from each other. But we can't learn if our story does not get out from inside of us. We need to get that story out and into the world to benefit others so they might learn. 1, maybe to avoid mistakes that we've made. Number 2, maybe simply to inspire them to do more, to be greater themselves. Or simply to provide information that they're going to look for and research from somewhere. Why not you? So inside of each one of us is a book, maybe many books, that we need to get out. And I want to encourage you that what you have to say, what you have to share, is vital to the success of others. Please do not let your story die with you. I believe it's Les Brown that once said, the richest place in the world is the graveyard, for there are buried the dreams, the ideas, and the geniuses of others that were never expressed. Don't let that be you. I want to encourage you, write your story. We can write it, we can produce it as an electronic media, or we could even create an audio, or all of the above. I want to work with you and help you to do this, for you have the power to change the world. Even if it's only one person's world, it affects all of us. You have the power to motivate, inspire, encourage, and enlighten others. Use that power. Make a difference. This is David Bassett, author, writing coach, and one who desires to work with you. God bless.